All right, man, we've heard a lot about you from last year, but mostly out of that Wildcat. And now you're kind of climbing that depth chart at the receiver position. What's obviously a big difference between last spring, and this year. Can you talk a little bit about how you've grown over the last year?
Just worked a lot more harder than I ever have before, knowing it's my senior year coming in and knowing you only got one more shot, and it's always been a dream when you were a little kid. So it's just having that will and not giving up and just trying to give it your all for your last shot.
When you were asked to do all that Wildcat last year, was that kind of a surprise to you, or is that something you kind of the role you expected to fill?
It really wasn't a surprise because every coach since I've been here has put me in the Wildcat position. So it was just they wanted me to play it to help the team, and I'm never going to say no to it. So I just.
Why do you think that is? Why do you find yourself in that position? Just because you multi-threats at different things you do well?
I played quarterback when I was in high school. I feel like they think I'm a pretty smart football player and I can handle it. So it's just nice to know that they think those things.
Are you still getting some reps in that position?
We haven't ran it yet in the spring, so who knows?
So you think you'll have a bigger role as a receiver this year then? I mean, according to Coach Weiss, it sounds like you're doing pretty. And talking to some of your teammates, your name comes up a lot of who's standing out at that receiver position.
For the most part, I mean, whenever, I guess, when August comes, he'll put those game plan things in, but for now, receiver. So.
What about the spring game coming up just over a week? Do you have any personal goals you want to accomplish there? I know the receivers. Have you guys talked about getting that receiving touchdown?
Oh no.
Has it come up?
It come up. I guess it comes up occasionally, but not for the spring game. I guess since I've been here, I've scored and I've scored touchdowns in the spring game. So it's just more like getting everybody together and getting the team ready and to perform in front of everybody.
What's it like working with you've had several different quarterbacks throughout your career here. Can you talk a little bit about the differences maybe between Dane last year and maybe what Jake Heaps brings to the table?
Dane was just, I feel like he was an old soul, and he knew what was going on. He knew how to play it, and Jake is more like he got something to prove, and feisty, just ready to play, and just ready to come in and do something big for the school.
Even though you say Dane was the old soul, but Jake's the guy that's married, lives on campus. Yeah. You get that from him too. I mean,
yeah, he's an old soul too. He's our leader. So,
are there differences between leadership roles between those two guys?
I guess everybody has a different way of leading. So, Dane was calm, and we just knew with Dane, it was just we were ready to play, and Jake, he just brings it out of you more. And it just depends on the person and how they relate to the game.
You know, I think the best way to get a feel for one side of the ball or the other is to ask the guys that go against them in practice. So, as a wide receiver, can you talk a little bit about some of the new faces in the defensive backfield and maybe who's standing out to you, who gives you grief, who really challenges you?
One of them is McDonald, but I guess he's not really a new face. Dexter McDonald, but when he came in, he's got a lot better and more physical. And then the other one is my high school team, Dexter Linton. He's pretty good. He's came back and got more physical, and when you go in to block him, it's not a cat fight anymore. It's more of a dog fight. So it's getting better out there.
What do you want to get accomplished during the spring game? Any personal goals, team goals that you just want to be able to hang your hat on when?
Not really. It's just whatever team I'm on, hopefully we win. Go out there and play hard.
Cool.